Ladies and gentlemen, this is Friday night, and you are listening to Inebriated Instigators, a podcast with your host, Joshua Lynch. This is episode 8, The Last Jedi. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joshua Lynch.
Woo! Thank you, Brandon Williams. And welcome all to the new channel now. We've given birth. Went away from story time to Inebriated. So now we are becoming the Jedis. Because we got some people tonight that either get Jed high or Jed drunk.
Whoa, we got 2 people.
Yeah. Double trouble. So
yeah.
First we have Greta. Tell us a little bit. Where are you from?
I am from Kansas City. I just recently moved back to Kansas City from a small town called Farley, and that was pretty cool. I noticed that living in the city and living in the country are very similar in that you hear a lot of gunshots. In the country, when I hear gunshots, I know my neighbors are just hunting. In the city, when I hear gunshots, I know the cops are hunting. Yeah. Should I go on?
And then we also have Dan West.
How's it going, buddy?
Hello. So where are you from?
I've lived a little bit of everywhere. I live near Indianapolis right now. It's a good central location, so I can be on the road. Since God, I don't want to stay here. Before the world fell apart, I was mostly a road comic, and now I do all the same amount of drinking. I just do it at home instead.
Nice.
There we go. That's what we like here, isn't it, Brandon? So
yeah, absolutely. Just keep drinking, Dan.
Yep.
Oh, you don't got to tell me twice.
Yeah.
So let's get this Friday night going then. We're going to start with Greta, and either you can do your intoxicants now or after. But make us laugh.
For my intoxicants today, I have a nice line of kombuchas. I'm starting off with Divine Grape. It is a 0.5% alcohol, which is kind of like a low beer level, I think, right? Yeah. Also, I have this one. This is one of the tastiest of the hard kombuchas. It is only 3% alcohol, right? I don't know. I messed it up. This one is a lot less than beer. And this one is the kind of beer that my dad was allowed to drink when he was 16. Did you guys hear those legends from boomers? They were allowed to drink really shitty beer. And then, I don't know how long this thing is, but I also have the 7% kombucha Strange Beast. It actually tastes like beer that they just kind of flavored to be like kombucha, but it has the probiotic goodness that will help you when you have diarrhea tomorrow from all this drinking. So that's what you need.
There we go.
Yeah. I also allegedly, I may or may not be a Missourian with a constitutional right to take my prescribed medications, and I may allegedly eat this prescribed. It might not be prescribed. It might be a normal gummy, or it might be a special gummy.
Who knows?
Yeah. See, before the pandemic, my profession was after school arts teacher and weekend arts teacher. So I don't really know how comfortable I am blatantly admitting things on video, even though I'm displaced from that profession. But I like to party like all teachers do.
I never knew that until my wife ran preschools and we went to one of the parties. They get turned.
Oh, yeah.
All teachers. And we had to find a new dealer when we first moved here, and it was a preschool teacher. And I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So the floor is yours. Make us laugh.
Oh, okay. Well, I am Greta Moore. I'm just going to do my usual-ish material. I'm Greta Moore. I'm twice as much as Greta Lesser, but only 4 ounces more than Greta Medium. Oh, shit, my material admits these things. Okay. Only 4 ounces more than Greta Medium, and all 4 of those ounces are weed. I was really nervous about this Zoom show, so I did something very unusual for me. I took a shower. You know, it's rare for hippies to take a shower, right? Taking a shower is a very special time of the year for me. It is the only time I get to pee standing up. Yeah. I didn't shave my armpits while I was in there. It's not because I'm a feminist. I'm just really lazy. But hey, my boyfriend, he loves it because to him, it looks like I have 3 pussies. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I don't really have a boyfriend. Yeah, of course, I'm a comedian in a shitty apartment. I'm in the middle of a divorce. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a divorce. You know how when you're 14 and you're supposed to wait until you're married before you have sex? When you're 40, you have to wait until you're no longer married before you can have sex.
Yep.
Yes. I am not excited about re-entering the dating scene after divorce. You know, I hear that people these days don't like wearing condoms, like in that Cardi B song. You know, certified freak, 7 days a week, wet ass pussy, make that pull-out game weak. Oh shit, that got way loud. Okay, pull-out game week. What? Do not play the pull-out game, kids. Do not play the pull-out game. Take it from me. I'm a mother. If you want to have sex, but you don't have a condom, just stick it in the butt. You will always be a virgin if you only have butt sex. Consider the poop hole a loophole. Yeah. Is that 5 minutes yet?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I haven't even set the timer, but that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
All right.
Now,
hey, I just want to say that I resonated with that taking a shower joke. I hate taking showers.
Oh, especially now that everybody's home, that I work from home again, that shit goes away. I don't have to do laundry every week anymore. I tell people it's like you become a hobo at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Greta.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and I also recommend just whatever you're doing, if you're smoking or drinking, just do that the entire podcast.
Yeah. All right. I'm actually texting the entire podcast so far. I'm trying to help people find it, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm just smoking the whole time, and then I'm going to smoke on top of whatever the will says.
Oh, yeah. Gonna allegedly eat a gummy. I could eat like 10 of them. What would happen?
No, look, last time I had one of those, I ended up just licking my mic during this show.
Oh, was it the one I allegedly gave you?
Yes.
Oh.
Because you have a medical card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think it expired February, but
I gave it to you before it expired.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But I have one time did walk by a cop with like a baggie in my pocket, and I saw him smell, but I had my cane, so I just started hobbling a little bit more. And he didn't even take a second look. Just the way. So let's move to Dan West. What are you drinking this evening?
I am double fisting it today. I've got some Goose Island 312. It's a fantastic, tasty wheat beer. I think it's out of Chicago. Love it. Always been a big fan. And then also for when I'm feeling a little bit spicy, I've got Seagram 7 because I drink the good stuff. I am a trash person. This is a plastic bottle that costs $9. But you know what? We'll take a little sip real quick.
Oh wow, taking a sip.
Yeah, take more than a sip.
I'm 2 beers and 2 of those sips in, and I haven't even started yet. So
Yeah.
Oh man, I got vaccinated a couple weeks ago, which I like to tell people so they know that I'm better than them. But I was worried about it at first until I remembered a show I did in South Dakota where a guy gave me drugs and wouldn't tell me what they were, but did tell me that he thought I was funny. I think it was probably coke, but no, it was meth. But he also thought I was funny, so I'll do just about anything for that. It's been a weird pandemic. Went through a breakup a few months ago. It was fairly amicable. We sat there and we realized that in this unprecedented public health crisis, we would rather deal with that without each other. You know what? I'd rather just fucking go this alone, man. And it's honestly, it is for the best. The only problem that I have is that it derailed my plan for kids. I'm very excited to one day have children because, I mean, we're on the same basic emotional maturity level, so I think I'm going to be a really good dad. And I wanted like that Norman Rockwell, just perfect family unit. Like I wanted one son, one daughter named Hannah, son named Drake and Josh. And I'm hoping that my daughter will be a little bit older so that she can defend my son from all the bullies who pick on him for being named Drake and Josh. And people will ask him like, oh, was your dad a really big fan of the Nickelodeon series? And he'll say, no, my dad never saw that series. He's just an asshole. Because if I was going to name my kid after a TV series that I saw, I would name my kid Zach and Cody. I don't know. It's been a weird time. It's been a really weird time. I'm back in school. I am a 36-year-old undergrad, and that is great. I love having classmates younger than my tattoos. It's fantastic. It's lent itself to some weird conversations. I've had people from school come to some of my shows, and there was a day I went back to class on Monday, and my professor said, you did a great job on this paper, handed it back, said you got an A-. Also, do you really do that much cocaine? How do you think I got an A- on the paper? Like that's how I stay awake now. Because as I've gotten older, coke is less about partying and more just about staying up to write my assignments. It's hard doing coke during a pandemic also because like now you walk out of the bathroom and you're sniffling and everyone thinks you have COVID. And actually that's pretty great because then fewer people know that I have drugs and want to borrow them. I'm a big fan of drinking. Drinking's changed as I've gotten older. Like I used to get really good stories out of my blackouts. Like I don't remember them, but I would get a cool story the next day. I woke up one day and I looked over, my computer was on, eBay was up. That was concerning. So I walked over to my roommate's room. I said, hey man, what happened last night? He said, I don't want to talk about it. I said, that is not an option. Last night, you bought a keytar on eBay. You started a Flock of Seagulls cover band. We've got 5 gigs in the next 3 weeks, and the rest of us don't even have instruments. And then I ran. I'm not going to do the rest of the song because I don't have to. The problem is now like it's different. It's not. I'm not getting the good stories. I remember my last blackout this morning. I called called my buddy because I'm doing a little bit better in life now. I can afford that 1-bedroom apartment. And I called him and I was like, hey, man, how crazy did I get last night? And he said, dude, you didn't even go out with us. We had a couple of beers. And then when it was time to go, you said, nah, it's cool. I'm going to stay here and watch this whale documentary.
What?
And then you made each one of us a perfectly crafted master sword from The Legend of Zelda out of a paperclip. And you said, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I think I'll call it there.
Yeah.
All right, Dan
That
West.
was Dan West. Oh, love it. So, have y'all consumed your intoxicant? So either that would be the whole 0.5 thing.
What
Oh,
really stood
yeah.
out to me in that set was those cocaine jokes. Really like
Jokes,
cocaine
stories, true facts about me. It's fine.
See, so I want to see. Curious to see when we'll have that story off. Let's see if Blackout can beat me. But I will say, during half of that set, I'm like, do we need to turn this into an intervention? Okay, so let's start. Let's start with our first topic of the evening. Oh, let me start our 4-minute timer. And bam. Let's go with that one.
Which one is it?
Oh, this is Truth and 2 Shots. So,
Truth in 2 shots.
Truth and 2 shots.
yeah, so that means you have to take 2 shots, but you get to ask anybody a truth.
All right. Okay.
It could also be a lot of hits from like a bowl or a joint or something,
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, what truth do I want to know? That's the hard part.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
always
ask either one of us.
And who do I want to tell me the truth? Who knows the truth?
I played the 5th. It's my truth.
Yeah. All right. Then Brandon.
no.
What is your middle name?
Brandon. That's easy.
You
That's
fooled
great.
me.
No,
You fooled us.
Yeah, I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia, so my full name is Joshua Brandon Williams, and most, a good amount of people in the South go by their middle names. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but
It's because it's for
Not
legal
for
reasons, right?
I don't know.
Hide your identity.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, anytime I get a job in the real world, they're like, "What do you go by?" And I'm like, "I don't care. It's my name." And so at work, usually most places call me Josh or Joshua, and like I'll get home and like it's just a way for me to like disassociate from it, because then I'll be like, "Oh, that's Josh's problem at work."
That's awesome.
And then I'll. But
there you go.
my girlfriend's always
People.
like, "I'm never calling you Josh." Like I don't know who this person is.
Yeah. One of my kids does that. Like we call him a nickname at home, but he goes by his full name at school. And then if I go to school and I'm like, I'm here to get, Joey, then the kid's like, his name is Joseph, So.
And then you got to check that kid because, like, look, pretty sure I know my kid better than you, and then you
Like,
kick him in the face.
I named my fucking child. Like, I am aware of his name. I call him what I want.
Okay, so Dan, your time to chug a beer and ask a truth.
Wow, that was impressive, Dan.
Damn.
Eh.
Yeah, to him it sounds like a nuttin'.
I've been at this for a while, gang.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw this one up. We're gonna rookie of the year float this pitch up there to anybody that wants to answer it. Who is your dream headliner to work with?
Oh, mine's Bert Kreischer, 100%.
Nice.
He's kind of where I'm trying to get my style from, that craziness. Like, I'd almost rip my shirt off, but not there just yet.
Coward.
I just have to get skin removal first.
I would go with a comic that not many people know of, but he passed away probably in the 80s or 90s, but his name was Dennis Wolfberg. It's kind of out there, but I would love to like open or headline, a feature or something for him.
Beep.
Cool.
It-
Are we going around? I'll answer too. I'm embarrassed to say I don't pay attention to professional comedy at all. I only really pay attention to the local comedy. And I don't know who would be awesome to headline with.
There's a lot.
That's okay too, Greta. Like,
I feel like I should, like I'm missing out. Like I feel like I'm a poser because I don't know who the pros are, but oh well.
Okay. So, with this wheel,
into the radio for that same reason. Well, not the same reason, but so they don't hear the same thing, hear other people's material or what they're doing at the time, so they can kind of be innovative. Like musicians do that sometimes.
Yeah.
like I don't, ever since I started stand up, then I don't listen. I haven't watched an actual like stand up special in probably a year now.
Yeah, if you're going to like open mic like 3 times a week or whatever, like we used to, I don't know, then you get tired of, you don't want to go home and watch more comedy.
Exactly. But it is drinking time. So I am gonna, and we spin the wheel per person. So ladies first, like always. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, this is a cheers. So everybody drink.
I want to take a big ass hit of this weed.
Yeah, go with that devil's lettuce.
Oh, I shook it up.
Oh, there we go. Pop in the second one. We'll get to that 7. Okay, so now Dan, it's your spin. We all drunk for Greta? Oh.
All right.
Well, he got.
Does it say turn your life around? Just do a better job.
No, it said never have I ever.
Uh-oh.
And who here remembers never have I ever? Somebody's played that in college.
Oh yeah.
So we're only doing 2, but it's a round for everyone.
Uh-oh.
So you
2.
start, Dan. Yep.
I'm bad at this game because I've done most degenerate things that you can think of. I don't know. Can I tag somebody else to go first?
Okay.
John, you do it.
Never have I ever gotten to a wreck on the highway.
On the highway in particular? On the highway?
I knew at least one person would get it. See, I got 2, so yes, highway. Because I ran into a parked car, but that's it.
So if I've never been in a wreck on the highway, what do I do?
Just keep 2 up.
Oh, 2 up.
Okay.
All
so
right,
now,
I think I figured out where I'm going with this.
I've got one
Never
up.
have I ever gotten
One
DUI.
up.
Okay.
One is up.
All right.
Keep it here for the contrast.
So, Brandon.
Now I got to do something.
Yeah, you gotta say never have I ever.
Oh, never have I ever eaten kale.
Brant, Dan's out. Finish the rest.
So what does this mean? What do I do? I'm gonna smoke.
No, you're done. So game over at the moment.
You are the most pure.
Yeah, you won then. Goody two shoes.
Did somebody say goody two shoes?
Oh, it's
What's up?
Hi, devil. The devil shows up every now and then.
Just saying hello.
Oh, you're not demanding anything, devil.
That's weird. He just stops by every now and then. I don't know what's up with that.
Let's restart the light. And what's our next topic to talk? Next talking point. Oh, that's my fault. Wrong wheel.
How many wheels are there?
We're still trying to figure that out. They just
friends. So it's just friends. So if you have a good story or something that's happened with your friends, or there, like last week I shared about my bachelor party. I ended up on passed out on the side of the highway, and the Asian Uber thought she was going to have to call 911 because my friend puked in the back seat. So anything you have on friends?
Yes. The first time I got arrested, I'll tell that story. So I had two friends. They thought it would be cool to break into an empty office building. They were going real Mission Impossible with it. They like lifted a grate off of this ventilation system and climbed in vents and used their pocket knives to cut a little rectangle in the vent and jump down into the basement, and then go upstairs and walk around in like teenage punk rock break shit. And I was the lookout for some reason. It's not my fault we got caught, though, I swear. No, it probably is. But anyhow, so
call like a bird.
For some reason, one of them was trying to take photos for photography class and left his camera with me, and I took pictures inside the hole while I was waiting for them as the lookout. But little did they know that office building used to be an IRS building. So it had a very high-tech, sophisticated security system that was still rigged up and active. And so when they decided to exit out the front door, then they got locked in between the two glass doors. You know how office buildings will have like a glass thing. And so they decided to just kick out the last glass door set, which they did very quickly. It was very loud. We all started running down the street. All the neighbors came out hearing this alarm system, like, what the fuck? And they see three of us running away. And then my backpack was at my friend Jamie's house on that street. So I went into her house to get my backpack, and then I quickly left. The neighbors, when the cops showed up, they're like, the kids went into Jamie's house. And so poor Jamie has the cops like surrounding her house and yelling at her about who were the kids in the building? What did you do? And so my two friends, these two guys, they have gone into the bushes and traded clothes because that's going to help them avoid identification, trading their clothes. And they have also collected their backpacks from Jamie's, I think, as well. And they were caught at their house. Jamie told all the police where we lived. We were all arrested. My mom showed up at the jail and cried, and I was released with no charges.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Crazy ass story.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's one thing. I have never had to go into a jail.
Yeah.
I've been handcuffed, but never into them. So,
Yeah.
Dan, you got anything with your friends? I feel like Are you the instigator or they instigate you?
So let me tell you, the police have been brought up. I'm going to tell.
Before you tell us that story, what time is it? It's drinking time.
Or smoking time.
With anyone. So let's go Dan first this time. You're the just one shot. Or that's like half a beer. Quarter of a beer, I don't know. Oh, then now Greta's. Put it down. What does she have? Oh, this is Puff Shot Puff, but just take like a big amount of that drink.
Yeah.
There you go. She's drinking. So,
probiotics.
Oh,
all right. So about 8 years ago, I went to a strip club on Fat Tuesday. And also most years since then, because I'm a man who loves tradition. And like it was not a good strip club. Like I didn't go out that night planning on going to a strip club. I was walking down the street in San Francisco and they had a dude on the street like barking people in. Like that's how bad this club was. Like they had to like trick people into going in or like entice them. It was just on Columbus Street in San Francisco, so there's no parking. Like it was a nightmare scenario. So I go in and I'm there for maybe 15 minutes and just a beautiful girl walks up to me because I used to dress like I had money because I'm a liar. And she asks if I want to get some dances. I said, hell yeah, let's go get some dances. And after about 3 songs, she asks if I like to party. And I said, fuck yeah, obviously. Like it is Tuesday and I'm in a strip club. People that don't want to do drugs don't find themselves in this situation. So she says, well, like, what do you like? And I said, well, what do you have? And then she said, well, first you have to tell me whether or not you're a cop. And I said, actually, that's not how entrapment works. Like, I could easily be an undercover cop. You ask if I'm a cop, I say no. You pull out some drugs, I arrest you for doing those drugs. That's not entrapment, that's just vice police work. I said, what I cannot do is offer you drugs as a police officer, and then you take those drugs from me, and then I arrest you for having or doing drugs. That is entrapment. And she paused for like a really long time. Like she paused long enough that I was kind of mad that I was paying for a dance. She paused for, I think it was like a half of Inagata Davida. So that's like a 37-minute song. She paused for 18 Baby Sharks.
Those are weird songs to hear during a lap dance. That's a weird strip club.
So finally she says, well, do you want to do cocaine? And I said, you're under arrest. And she ran away, but she dropped the cocaine. So I didn't have to pay for the dances and I got free drugs.
Nice.
Damn.
That's my Christmas now.
Oh my. Ew.
I'm worried that man knows the shit ton about entrapment.
Okay.
I used to be in the army, so I know a lot of stuff about stuff that does not matter to my life anymore.
That's funny.
Because
this whole time you've been looking like you're just waiting to like call off an airstrike or something.
But you see what time it is? I think you two might beat me. And so far, I think you two might beat me. So we spin the wheel. First, I'm going to spin the wheel and pick a topic. And then you have to put a wager on, do you have a story that is the best story of said topic?
So far, those are 2 pretty good stories.
They would beat me. 100. I would give it to both of those woods. I don't have anything that great.
Then let's do it.
Oh, dating. Something about dating.
Something
I
about
bet, like I do. I bet every single thing that I have would be 2 bowls and a quarter of vodka left.
Yeah. Someone else go first, not me.
Do y'all want me to just throw it out first?
Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
So, I met this woman when I was still in college, and we met on Christian Mingle. So, like the OG Tinder and Bumble, where you actually had to give a shit and you didn't just like swipe right to screw. So, I met this girl. She lived an hour away. She took the risk to come down and meet me, but I wanted to show off, so I was trying to be that douchebag frat boy because I was still in college. So I had a pink polo, popped collar, gold chain. I had clip-on earrings and a faux hawk. She comes up, and I'm just sitting at the door. Hi. And then she gets out, comes over to my car, and we get in my Cobra Mustang because it's a V6 Mustang, but it had all the Cobra emblems. So I always called it my transvestite car. But she gets into there. We head off to dinner. Then I turn my club lights on in the car. I got some bumping neons. We get to Dave and Buster's. Yep. So that's where I take her. We sit down to eat, though. And this is actually before I knew I had MS, but I'm really shaky. So I'm over here just shaking my water in front of her. How are you? So creeping her out to begin with. And then we leave that after playing some games and all that. We leave. I tripped on the curb and smashed my face into the parking lot. Then we get into the car, and she's like, oh, where are we going next? And I said, I got a surprise for you. Don't worry about it. She's like, no, where are we going? I said, don't worry, I got a surprise. So we go, and I took her to the melting pot. You know, try to be all romantic. We just went there for chocolate. But I ended up pouring half the chocolate on my shirt. And let me tell you that a pink shirt with chocolate on it looks like a big blood stain. So now, now we get out of the melting pot, get in the car again. She's like, okay, is the date over? And I went, no, baby, I got a special surprise for you next. Don't worry about it. Special surprise. She's like, I'm done with these surprises. Where are we going? I went, don't worry about it.
That's always a good sign on a date.
And then 20 minutes later, she leans over and says, I'm just reminding you, I have a knife and pepper spray. Because then I turned down a dirt road. Because this is the only park I knew of that was off of a dirt road. But I went into this park. We went into the back, and I brought out a blanket and wine, you know, Mr. Fabio. We looked at the stars. But then all the lights went off. I thought they were just motion detectors or something. So I didn't think of it. So we left there, and on our way out, we get to the front, the gate's shut. So we are now locked in this park. So we try driving around to find another way out. Can't find it. She asked me, hey, should we call the cops? No. We'll be fine. We can figure it out. So we drove around, went to the park rangers, saw the lights on, knocked on the windows, no one there. She asked again, hey, do you think we should just call the cops? They'll probably come just let us out. I said, no. I think they're going to think we're trespassing. So no. I said, I think I can get around the gate. I just have to drive on the soccer field a little bit. So I go onto the soccer field, I hit the gas, and I high center my car on a berm. So now my car is teeter-tottered there on the soccer field. And then she asks again, now should we call the cops? And I'm like, fuck no, not with my car in the soccer field. So I get that I don't want to go to jail strength, lift up the car, let it roll back. Final time. Now do you want to call the cops? Sure, we'll call the cops. Cop comes up, but I'm sitting out there shaking, nervous, and remember, I have a blood stain on my pink polo. So you see this little white kid at 1 a.m. shaking in the locked park. I don't know what the cop was thinking, but he walked up and was just like, oh, this happens all the time. Don't worry about it. I do this like twice a night. Yeah, then we left. And you know what? That woman actually ended up marrying me.
Aw. Wow.
Divorcing you.
Whoa. I can't top that story at all.
Lesson learned is to start every date at Dave and Buster's. That's what I got from that story.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a great first date place. It's just expensive.
Yeah.
But not now that I'm in my 30s. Like when I was 22, woo, hell no, I was 18 at that point. So I was still in Chuck E. Cheese age.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't have one that is as much of a soaring emotional epic as that. That really you covered comedy, you covered drama. We got a little bit of romance. Like this, that was a real The Notebook story, and I don't have that. What I do have is you brought up Christian Mingle. I'm going to take it back one further, and I once posted when I lived in California. I posted a Craigslist personal ad, and I had a couple of hits. Only went on one date from it because I realized what a truly horrifying thing I was doing. And the one date that I went on, she was significantly older than me. Like, I was 24. This woman was 46. And we went out for drinks. And, like, at 24, like, I was in college the first time, hadn't dropped out yet. And, like, the first sign this should never be happening was we go to this bar, and I ordered a Captain and Coke, and she asked for a wine list. That was, I'm not going to say it was a red flag, but it was definitely an indicator that one of us was doing something very stupid that night. And so it was awkward. I don't know what kind of conversation she expected us to have when she'd been able to be drinking since I was born. But the conversation is stumbling through. It's fine. And then about an hour into what would have been our first date if we'd ever seen each other again, but an hour into a first date, she says, so you've been doing comedy for a while. What if there was a night that you had a show and I just didn't want you to go?
Oh.
Like that.
Damn, that quick.
It's a great move to an hour into a first date. Say, what if I wanted you to give up on your dream? Like, so I told her, like, well, I'd go to the show. Like, I'm going to need, if you want the answer to be different, I'm going to need a lot more details. Like, are you about to have a baby, and is this an open mic, or like am I doing Madison Square Garden and you just want me to stay in and watch Sex in the City? Like why don't you want me to go? And she said, well, what if I just wanted to spend that time with you? Like, then I'm gonna go do the show and also break up with you. And at that moment, this woman who had been sipping on her first glass of wine for an hour, as I was 5 double Captain and Cokes in, she slams back the rest of her glass of wine and says, I gotta go. And I said, I think that's a really good idea, but also I'm in no condition to drive, so can you give me a ride home? She called me a cab. She called me a cab because this was pre-Uber. It did not work out, but she did still send me that weird, I had a really nice time text, and I responded, no, you didn't. Like, neither one of us had a really nice time here, but thank you for being polite.
That's crazy, Dan. You know
That was
a parallel universe where that old lady killed you at the end of the night.
God, if only. Why can't I be in that one? Was that too dark?
Like you died. Yo, Jake Foster, Mike, what's up,
hi,
guys?
Jake. And Matt did love your stripper and coke story.
Oh man, that was a really fun night. I gotta say, that was a very fun night.
That would have beat me if, like, I don't have any really great strip club ones, except I did see him in a strip club in Mexico. We went over to Juarez because we thought it'd be cheaper to like the Pink Panther over there. And they found this chick who could unwrap a Starburst with her pussy.
Yikes.
And they would pay money to watch her do that. And then we decided, because this one virgin kid that was there, they were like, we're going to pay one of them to like go suck him off. So we went and found this like 300-pound big old black chick and was like, hey, here's $30. Go give him a dance. And we thought he'd get all nervous of it or something because this was one of those like creepy kids. Oh no, he comes out grinning, is like, that's the best blowjob ever.
Oh.
Now, does this story also end with the people getting married?
Sadly, no. We never went back to the Juarez Pink Panther.
That's crazy.
Because
Could change his entire life.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
This is, what are we drinking? Oh, this is safe. But I feel like we've been too safe. And also,
I just did a whole bunch of jokes that qualify as probable cause if I meet a cop. I don't know that I've been safe.
True. But tonight,
yes.
We're going to throw something new. Brandon, as the honor of the remake of the Mighty Ducks or with the old people, I don't know. I just saw Mighty Ducks came out on Disney today.
Yeah.
It is a new series called Game Changer following Emilio Estevez and Lauren. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I've already watched episode 1. I'm invested.
I can't wait.
to this series about 12-year-old boys playing hockey. I'm definitely invested. Like, it's weird.
I cannot wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it as soon as this is over.
So, it's betting a full drink for anyone if you think you can do Mighty Duck trivia. It's only
Okay.
So, okay. So, Brandon, let's.
You're going to have to look up the trivia, right?
Yeah,
Is there
give me
Mighty
a
Duck
second. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I got this.
Keep in mind, just as a refresher, there's 3 Mighty Ducks movies so far in the saga.
Okay, I got him.
You guys hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
we can.
What offense did Gordon Bombay commit to be sentenced to community service?
Oh, it's a DUI.
Drunk driving.
Yep. Okay. So we know that one. Oh, I'm gonna go per person.
Hey,
So,
do we need to buzz in? Like, is that a warm up or that one doesn't count, right?
Yeah. Say your name and I'll call out who I hear. So, what is the dog's name that Cart, Peter, and Arvid give the chili to in the beginning?
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I want
Take a drink. Take a drink.
I want to guess. Brandon, I want to guess.
Go.
Spike.
No. Petrie. Or Petey.
Oh, Petey.
Petey.
I wouldn't have known that, fuck.
Okay. Question 3. What is the first name of the player who pulls down Gordon on the breakaway?
Dan. It was Wolf.
Drink.
Brandon. I'm gonna say Ivan.
Hit.
No, it was Wolf the Dentist Stanton. Or are you talking about when he was playing in the minors? Because when he's got the breakaway in the exhibition, the 3 rails game that he plays against the coach from Iceland, that's Wolf when he tags him down.
Yeah.
This one is Fox is their answer.
What's the answer?
Fox. It gives the definition of, if you listen to the 30 seconds before we first see Gordon, you hear the announcer. This is where I got this question from.
Okay, fuck that.
Exactly, right?
Okay. What's another question?
Who played Gordon Bombay?
Oh, come on.
Brandon. Emilio Estevez.
I just wanted to see who buzz in. Who is Gordon Bombay's boss at the beginning?
Oh, Dan. That was Ducksworth.
Correct.
I'm going to drink anyway because that's what I do.
Yeah, I got to take a hit. Right?
Yep. Okay, we got 2 more questions. So far, y'all are kind of equal. Brandon, you said you knew some Mighty Ducks trivia.
I know nothing, actually.
You know some, Greta?
No, I don't. I saw that movie one time. I thought I could wing it, but I got nothing.
Wing it.
Okay. Then Dan and Brandon. These are hard ones. Y'all are missing some. So what brand of gloves is Gordon wearing for his penalty shot?
I don't know.
They say this brand gets repeated a lot during the movie. I don't even know this brand, so we can pick. It starts with a B. I'll give you a lifeline. It starts with a V.
V?
Yes.
I don't fucking
Victory?
It's Vic.
Vic.
Oh. These are hard questions, though.
Did that brand go under?
Probably.
Yeah.
How many goals did Gordon score when he played for the Hawks? These are all just stumping you. Y'all say you got some Mighty Ducks trivia.
Man, these are hard.
That's the thing. Everybody thinks they can do trivia because I always say I can do some Simpsons trivia. I could kill anybody on that too. But when I actually do quizzes on it, they're hard as hell.
Let's switch to some Simpsons trivia. I can do that.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
To that
Do you have any
Okay.
Simpsons trivia?
Oh yeah, I got.
Hell yeah.
I know my Simpsons.
Yeah, let's do that.
I have no clue on them. Here we go. The Simpsons pub quiz.
Okay. Nice.
What year did the first episode of The Simpsons air?
Oh my
Josh.
gosh.
1989.
what?
But you can see the answer. You're the one giving the test. You have to let me think back to what year was that grade? Okay.
Okay, Brandon, I'm going to post this in the chat, in the private chat.
How do I get to the private chat?
It's over to the right.
Oh, you're right. You'll see it.
Wait, on the right, I'll see it.
Where it has a comments band, or yours probably just says private chat.
Mine doesn't say that. Shit.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, Dan, can you see it? Maybe you can read because Brandon might be high. Okay. Well, I'm Dan. You're a little slow.
Right.
I'm sorry.
The devil's taking over it.
Okay. So are we just gonna do that one?
Yeah.
Well, some of these are easy.
Yeah, number 2, Santa's Little Helper. Also, Santos El Helper when he gets a credit card.
Oh, yep.
Santos
I didn't
El
remember
Helper.
the name, but
yeah. Which cartoon? Yeah.
Let's go
I
one
watched
little hard.
Simpsons a lot as a kid because that's when it really hit, when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been watching at all recently. I saw something where somebody was saying that they thought that the newer episodes weren't as good, but then they came back and were like, these are just smarter, and they're trying
a
to
new one, man.
they're trying to say something with them.
This is supposedly the hardest Simpsons quiz.
This is easy. Let's
Nope. Oh, no, that was her first name, damn it.
Okay, here's a trivia question. What is the name of Lisa's substitute teacher that was voiced by Dustin Hoffman? And he left by train.
I know that episode. It's like season 2.
Yeah, probably.
And she wrote him a letter when he rode off to the train.
Yeah.
And he played the banjo. I know the episode by heart here. I just don't know his damn name.
I just posted a meme related to it recently also. It was Mr. Bergstrom.
I knew it was with the B, but I was thinking Mr. Bones for some reason. Or the one that went to Burning Man.
Maybe my questions would be too hard, but let's try another one that I can think of. Okay. What is the character that Homer resembles that is also a logo for a Japanese soap company?
Mr. Sparkles.
Yes, Mr. Sparkle.
Yeah, I love Mr. So you too, Drake.
Okay, hey, Dan, do you know a lot about The Simpsons?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Not even a little.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say Greta and Joshua, they know a lot. I can read it. I found the chat, guys.
Yay.
Okay, read one. We won't look at them anymore. Go to question 3 because I looked at the first 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go to question 7. Okay,
Okay, let's do a couple of these.
which Paul McCartney song can you play backwards to hear a recipe for a really ripping lentil soup? It's multiple choice. Do you want the
Yes, give us the choices, please.
Band on the Run, Live and Let Die, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and Maybe I'm Amazed?
Maybe I'm amazed.
Say
That's
the
your
last few.
Okay,
I
Band on the Run, Live and Let Die, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and Maybe I'm Amazed. If you play it backwards, you hear a recipe for a really ripping lentil soup.
Yeah, I remember that episode. I don't know though. I'm gonna go with Maybe I'm Amazed.
Okay, so you both clocked in at Maybe I'm Amazed, and that is the correct answer. So
Awesome.
you both have to do something to get inebriated right
All right.
now.
Okay, let's go next one. That one really wasn't that hard. Once you gave me the multiple choice, I was boom.
Okay, I got you. I got you guys. Maybe I'm going to stump you with this one.
Okay.
Name this character from Moe's Tavern. Oh, never mind. You got to look at him.
Oh,
I'm just.
Barney.
Hold on. That's so funny. Okay, I got one. Here we go.
Okay.
What is the name of the Australian boy that Bart prank calls? Ooh, tough one.
Tobias. Oh, sorry.
we got Greta's got Tobias locked in. What about you, Joshua?
I want the multiple choice, but I'm almost 90% sure it's Tobias.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's Tobias. I know that's a choice. Yeah, because now I hear him screaming, and he went out and checked on the prime minister who was floating in the inner tube.
Yes.
Well, Dan, do you want to put your answer in for the?
My knowledge of The Simpsons pretty much starts and stops with the monorail episode.
Okay. Hey, which was written by Conan O'Brien. Oh, come on.
That would explain why it was so just bizarre, and I loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so Tobias is it's the answer. Tobias. Yeah. Everybody's got to drink and do
so far, you haven't stumped us yet. So
okay.
But hey, we are coming to the end, so let's do 3 more questions, and then it's going to be our final wheel. And that means everything is doubled. So we can get one last intoxicant going. And then y'all will say the same jokes again and see if they change. Or if you want to say them different now because you're like, I don't give a shit. So, okay, go Brandon. 3 more Simpsons. So far you haven't stumped us.
All right. What Scottish town is Groundkeeper Willie from?
Glasgow. No, Edinburgh. Shit, it's either Glasgow or Edinburgh.
Would you like me to read? Would you like for me to read the choices?
Yes.
Kilttown, North Kilttown, Loch Ness, or South Kilttown?
What the fuck?
That's a specific episode. It's hilarious. He's got like a joke that's right. I don't remember which one he's from though.
I'll scream North Kilt.
Don't rush it, Greta. Just think. Maybe something will spark your memory.
Okay, I'll go with North Kilttown.
Yeah.
North Kilttown. Okay. What about you, Josh?
I'm going North Kilttown, actually. That's what I said first, I think.
Are you just copying Greta?
No, I said it before her. We could go to instant replay.
Okay. No, I believe it is North Kilttown. You both
are right. Awesome.
You haven't stumped us. 2 more. Let's see if we can just clear the board with these.
Which of these films would you not remember Troy McClure from? The Erotic Adventures of Hercules, The Boatjacking of Super Ship 79, School of Hard Knockers, Dial M for Murdererness.
I think School of Hard Knockers.
What are the choices?
Oh, those are really hard for me to say. Okay.
Dial M for murderousness.
The Erotic Adventures of Hercules, The Boatjacking of Super Ship 79, School of Hard Knockers, Dial M for Murderousness.
I really am gonna go with Dial M for murderousness.
Okay, so we got School of Hard Knockers in for Greta and Dial M for Joshua. Okay, here we go. And Greta is correct and wins.
Yes. School of Hard Knockers. School of Hard Knockers inspired Homer to go back to college. It's a totally not in Charlie Forrest's catalog.
So, Josh, are you saying that there's a redemption round?
No, there was one more question left anyway, so I could tie it now. She's just wanting to.
Okay. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, here we go. Which proposed law would see Apu and other immigrants deported from Springfield? Proposition 21, Proposition 22, Proposition 24, Proposition 28.
That's so
That
hard.
was 21. 21. Proposition 21.
Okay. Josh is in at right now at
No. No, that was Marge's thing because Homer said no on Proposition something. I say 20. I'm gonna throw 28. 20. It's either 21 or 28. Those are the ones I keep debating. So I go 28. Those my final answer.
Just locking in at Proposition 28. What about you, Greta?
My first inkling is 28, but I kind of wonder if it's 22. But I'm gonna go with 28 also. 28. That was my first instinct.
28 as well. And is Dan still alive? Dan, are you still with us, buddy? All right. We're going to see going in Proposition 28. Oh, no. It's Proposition 24.
We're both wrong.
That was hard, though. Like, how in the hell do you remember
that was
they had so many
that was the last question. And
I think that was part of the episode, too, that nobody could remember which proposition they were voting on, too.
Oh, yeah. I just remember him dressed up in all the American stuff and welcome back when he actually had the white voice.
But did I win?
You did.
Yeah, you won.
You win.
I'm the queen of the Simpsons. I started a cult where we worshipped the Simpsons and used it as an oracle. It was called the Easy Bake Coven, after one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes where Marge is a witch.
Oh, yeah.
As seen in your tattoo, Mr. Lynch.
No.
Congratulations to Greta.
I give it up. So, final wheel. What are we doing double of tonight? Oh, my fault. Wrong wheel. Again.
Hey, that's 2 times. Josh, you got to take a shot.
I think that's the issue. But doesn't that work at sex too, though? Just keep saying, oh, wrong hole, my bad. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, shit. It's 2 shots, but we're doubling it. So finish whatever you have in front of you. Just whatever.
That's only like 1 shot, though.
Oh, then you still got your other can. That was only a little bit.
Yes,
7%. This is like 4 shots. We're finishing that. I don't know how many you've been on, Dan. I've seen you drinking.
I've had a lot to drink.
From some of your stories, I think you've always had a lot to drink.
I mean, you gotta play to your strengths and just keep doing what you're good at. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Oh, my creepy laugh's coming.
Yay.
You guys ever see that movie Ladybugs when you were
With
kids?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to love that movie.
I want to know where that just came from. Like, what made you think of Ladybugs?
I know. I was like, is there
girl
a laugh
lady
in there?
Hey, don't worry about it, man.
It's like we're just sitting here talking, and all of a sudden, hey, y'all remember that movie Man of the House with Tommy Lee Jones as the federal marshal who has to protect cheerleaders? I like to think that's a sequel to The Fugitive.
Okay. So, has everybody consumed a lot? Because, like I said, it should be a full of something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good. So, let's switch the order this time. Dan, say what you said at the beginning. Switch it up as you want. I'm going to give you 6 minutes.
Oh man, I'll say what I said to my last girlfriend. I only need 2. I got vaccinated a couple of weeks ago, which I like to tell people so that they know that I'm better than them. And I was worried. I was worried about getting vaccinated until I remembered going to South Dakota and taking drugs from a stranger because he thought I was funny. He didn't tell me what the drugs were, which is code for it's meth. So it turns out I don't need to be worried about Johnson & Johnson. Pandemic's been real weird. I was quarantined for a while and then also went through a breakup. We decided that the best way to make living through a global health crisis better was to just do it alone. And that screwed up my plans. I was looking forward to having children. Obviously, I still am looking forward to having children one day, but now the timeline has shifted. I think I'll be a good dad. I'm good with kids. We get along very well. We're on the same basic emotional maturity level. For example, I understand that kids aren't crying just because they want to. They're not doing it for fun. Like when a child cries, it's because they don't have object permanence yet, and what's happening to them is the worst thing that's ever happened in their life. My nephew, his iPad died because he's 5. He has an iPad. Why not? And I plugged it in and said, let's go play outside. And he starts crying. And I realized me getting mad's not helping there. He's not crying because he wants to. He's crying because he doesn't understand that this is not that bad. So I sat him down and I explained taxes and Al Qaeda. And like, he was still crying, but at least it was for a good reason. Like, I want to have kids. I want to have. I want to have that Norman Rockwell moment, man. Like 2 kids, a son and a daughter. Daughter named Hannah, obviously after Miley Cyrus's ultimate character, Hannah Montana, and a son who I will name Drake and Josh. And it's going to be fantastic. That's been delayed, but the pandemic hasn't been all bad. I went back to school. I'm 36 years old in undergrad, which I love. It's fantastic taking math classes for my communications degree. And I also am a really big fan of having classmates younger than my tattoos. It's awesome. Love it. I've had weird conversations with teachers because I'm a little bit older, so teachers will talk to me like grown up, which is nice, but then they try to hang out, which is weird because they're still my teacher, and that's sad. But some of them have come to shows, and one of them said to me on the Monday after a show, she said, "Hey, here's your paperback. You did a really good job. You got an A-. Do you really do that much cocaine?" And I said, "Yes." How do you think I got an A- on the paper? I am not 21 anymore. I'm not staying awake until 4 o'clock in the morning without drugs. I don't remember what the rest of my set was. I'm done now.
Okay,
Yay!
you have a minute left anyways. Woo!
Woo.
So, give us your rating. Where you at? 1 to 10.
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel fantastic.
All
So
right.
Alcohol would never hurt me. It's not my stepmother.
Okay.
Sometimes the jokes are sad.
Right? That's it. I gotta use that. Because that's the thing. Like, you all heard my story there. It's not great on stage for like stand up. It has your emotion.
No, because there's a happy ending. You get married at the end of it.
Yeah, but now, there's so much. I still can't honestly believe to this day that that woman married me, because I also burnt down our first apartment together.
She liked
no.
adventure.
I guess, 'cause, yeah, I burnt down our apartment. I flooded our basement before. Yeah. I don't know how she's.
That's
We
fine.
always said our life was a sitcom.
Yeah.
So, hey, she lasted 8 years.
That's pretty good.
So she's a trooper.
Yeah.
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 But
All right.
Greta, here we go.
I am Greta Moore. I am twice as much as Greta Lesser, but only 4 ounces more than Greta Medium. And all 4 of those ounces are weed. What did I say after that? I said before that, I said, hey, I moved from the country to the city, and I find that living in the city and the country is very similar in that you hear a lot of gunshots. In the country, when I hear gunshots, I know that my neighbors are hunting. In the city, when I hear gunshots, I know that the cops are hunting.
Oh.
I also got my COVID shot. I got it today, and I'm also drunk on after COVID shot. I got it at CVS, and you know how they give you those vaccination cards when you get vaccinated? At CVS, they are so long. You know, like how the receipts are. You guys get it? It's supposed to be like an official card, but at CVS it's long. It's so much savings, guys. I'll work on that joke. Okay, thanks. I was so nervous about the show. I did something very unusual. I took a shower. Taking a shower is a very special time of the year for me. It's the only time I get to pee standing up. I didn't shave my armpits. It's not because I'm a feminist. I'm just really lazy. But hey, my boyfriend, he loves it because to him, it looks like I have 3 pussies. That's not true. I do actually shave my armpits. Oh, wait, I screwed it up. Okay. Hey, that's not true. I'm just kidding. I don't really have a boyfriend. That whole joke is a lie. It used to be true. Oh my God. Okay. So I don't really have a boyfriend. Of course, I am a comedian sitting on the floor of a shitty apartment. I'm going through a divorce. When you're 14, you are supposed to wait until you're married before you have sex. When you're 40, you're supposed to wait until you're no longer married before you have sex. I am not looking forward to re-entering the dating scene. I hear that people these days don't like wearing condoms. Can you believe that? Like in that Cardi B song, Certified Freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pullout game weak. Do not play the pullout game, kids. Do not play the pullout game. You are playing with fire. Take it from me. I'm a mother. If you want to have sex, but you don't have any condoms, just stick it in the butt. You will always be a virgin if you only have butt sex. Consider your poop hole a loophole. Was there more that I should do?
I don't think so. But you're lower than a minute. So
yeah.
So.
Hey,
Good.
thanks.
I think it. Love it. Where are you at 1 to 10?
23. 23.
No, it was proposition 24.
I will always remember from now on.
Right?
24.
So, well, it was a pleasure. And we actually have 3 viewers, so whoever's listening still, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
watching.
watching.
It was a blast. It was a blast with Dan and Greta tonight.
Yeah, it was a
Thank you.
We'll see you all again. Yeah, we'll see you all again next week.